Hello everyone. I'd like to share a traveler's notebook that I made. It was a custom order with only two requirements, that it be traveler's notebook size, 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, and that I use the Printable DigiKit Summer Prelude by Ephemera's Vintage Garden. The cover is cardstock and with a nameplate, some trim. The closure is a sari ribbon. I've added an antique brass ring as to close it, which comes off completely. The edge has the what I call the gibbet neary edge, with some beads and one charm of a feather. And the top, these are from the tags inside. It has one signature, and the lady that ordered this traveler's notebook is French. So here's the Ce journal appartient à Monique. Here's a paint chip that I backed with cardstock. There's no tea or coffee staining. Here is an excerpt from, it's a French magazine called Le Journal des Femmes, the Women's Journal, an article that was published in 2008 regarding the intimate journal. And it says the intimate journal is a secret garden where you include your joys, your dreams, your wishes, your fears, your anguishes, and your sorrows. It can also be your best friend, your confidant, and I thought it was quite nice. So here is part of the digital kit, Summer Prelude, and I printed all on parchment paper. So it has that darker, and this is half of a doily. This is a die cut, a lot of die cuts from Kaiser craft paper, a page from the Edith Holden book with a paper clip and a small bead, a tag from the kit, and I cut the top different than what it was. It's just rounded on the kit, but I used a Stampin' Up! Punch to get this look. And this is like handmade paper with some leaves inside it, some trim, and here's another bead paper. This is from a diary that I took apart. This I printed on, it's vintage onion skin that I found at a thrift shop. A corner tuck with a tag that I cut and made a corner tuck. And this is a negative from Tim Holtz. I think it's wildflower dies, which I have further, and then I made a tag out of the negative. A lot of sewing in this journal. Here is a graph paper, and I created pocket. This is Tim Holtz washi tape, and I made this tag with some leftover. This is part of the kit, and so is this little tag. This is from an adult coloring book, and here is a side tuck with a tag that I made with some leftover paper from the kit and some journaling paper. This journaling paper is from Tsunami Rose. I think it's Life of Bloom. And here is another charm, the shape of a heart. Here I made a little pocket with that scallop top. It's a little journaling card. That's also Tsunami Rose. And I made this out of the digital kit. Another page from the diary. Here's this is a vintage, I think it went in a bread basket. There's 4 sides to it. And here is a glassine bag. This is a fussy cutting, and that's also from Tsunami Rose. And a tag that I made, and this from Michael's, this item here, with bulb pin that I have in my Etsy shop. I also have these glassine bags in my Etsy shop in 3 different sizes. This is from the internet. Excuse me. And the middle of the signature is quite bold compared to the rest of the journal, but I don't mind it. But here's the dies from the Tim Holtz. I made some tags, and here's a side tuck. These are from, excuse me. Sorry about that. It's a catalog that I found at an antique shop in Moncton, New Brunswick, and it's the catalog of spring 1884 for Butterick patterns from McSweeney's Brothers in Moncton. And this is also a little booklet that I found, and these are copies, of course. The Surprise Premium Book, Surprise Soap, I think it's from St. John, New Brunswick. And you save the coupons, and you could order some items. There's toys, kitchen items. Here's an envelope that I made with the envelope punch with some drilling paper. This is from the kit. And it's just Ephemera. I think it's also Tsunami Rose, I'm not sure. And another bead. That's quite nice. And here is a time card from my Etsy shop with a side tuck. This is the other side of the adult coloring book page. A tag. Here's a tag with the other negative that I made. And this is from the digital kit. And these are tickets. I don't remember where I got that ephemera. There's the other side of that onion skin. Digital kit. Here's another bead of a flower. The other side, some tickets, and that feather charm. This is a Tsunami Rose, and here's a side pocket with some extra. I made a journaling card, a tag with some leftover paper, another piece of additional journaling paper, a craft, and the last page. Here I made a little corner tuck, and I made some tags. This is a doily and a die cut that I just put on with a paper clip that can be put elsewhere in the journal. This one is a tag that I made. This is part of the digital kit that I fussy cut. Did some sewing and just a couple of little tags I had in my stash. One says, "Live a beautiful life, believe, hope, love, and cherish." That can be used elsewhere also. And I've included, I have to start using the items in my stash, and I found this cute little mirror. So I include it here, just as a little interest. And there's the back of the Traveler's Notebook. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.